Welcome to another episode of Awkward Moments with Emmanuel. When I was in sixth grade, I had a crush on a Puerto Rican girl. She was my first crush ever, and we're going to call her J-Lo for this story. So, this story actually begins one day after school, and my mother had come to pick up myself and my friend because she used to carpool with us, and so we're walking towards the car in the parking lot, and I decide as usual to race my friend to the car. So we're running to the car, and we make it, and we bump into the car that was next to us, because you're little boys and you can't really stop yourself when you're running. So we bump into the car that's next to us, and we're like, oh shoot, good thing there's nobody inside. But then find out that there's this old Puerto Rican woman, Puerto Rican grandmother, in the car, and she's like, "Oh, so sorry, I'm sorry. Like we didn't. It was an accident. Like we were." And she's like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So it's fine, it's fine." And we're like, "Oh, okay, that's great." So we get into the car, our actual car, next to the Puerto Rican grandmother's car, and we sit down in our car. And my mom gets a phone call, or she makes a phone call, and so we're sitting there for a good 5-10 minutes, not moving anywhere. And so my friend and I are sitting in the back seat, talking, doing what boys do, messing around in the back seat. And eventually, a family comes to the car next to us. And I look and I realize it's J-Lo. I said, "Oh, hey, it's J-Lo. What's going on, J-Lo?" And so I'm about to, wave, say, "Hey, J-Lo, it's me. I'm crushing on you, but I'm not gonna let you know." And so, J-Lo comes in. It's J-Lo's grandmother, apparently. And so I'm looking, make sure that J-Lo sees me. And all of a sudden, J-Lo's grandmother gets out the car. And she points at our car and then starts going off in Spanish. She's like, "Mira, mira lo que pasó. Comiste una camisa roja." And I'm like, "What the heck? What is going on? Like, no, like, no bueno, no bueno." And she just tells on us. And then, I don't know what she's saying. And J-Lo just looks at me with this meanest look of, deep disappointment, and I'm sitting there sinking in the back seat, no, we just bumped the car by accident, it wasn't even that big a deal, there's not even a scratch, and I'm just sitting there just and now my mother is still on the phone, hasn't put the car in drive, and so now J-Lo is just standing there next to our car, just looking at me, and I'm just waiting, please, go, please leave, until finally she got into the car, and they drove away. And that was the awkward moment.